The story of the Trojan horse. The Trojan War begins. Long ago, there was a big war between the Greeks and the Trojans. The war started because a Trojan prince named Paris took Helen, the wife of a Greek king named Menelaus. Menelaus wanted his wife back, so he called on all the Greek kings to help him. They gathered a huge army and sailed to Troy to bring Helen back. A long and difficult siege. The Greeks tried for 10 long years to capture Troy, but the city had strong walls, and the Trojans defended it bravely. Both sides fought many battles, and many warriors were killed, but neither side could win. Odysseus' clever idea. Odysseus, a smart and crafty Greek hero, came up with a clever plan to trick the Trojans. He suggested building a giant wooden horse that was hollow inside. Some of the best Greek soldiers would hide inside the horse. The Greeks would pretend to leave, tricking the Trojans into thinking they had given up. Building the horse. The Greeks built the enormous wooden horse. It was very impressive and looked like a gift. They hid several soldiers inside it, including Odysseus. Then the Greek army burned their tents, left the horse near the gates of Troy, and sailed away to hide behind a nearby island. The Trojans find the horse. The next morning, the Trojans saw that the Greeks were gone and found the wooden horse. They were curious and confused. Some thought it was a gift from the gods, while others, like a priest named Laocoon, warned that it might be a trick. But another Trojan, Sinon, who had been left behind by the Greeks, convinced the Trojans that the horse was a peace offering and would bring them good luck. Bringing the horse into the city. Believing Sinon's story, the Trojans decided to bring the horse into the city. They had to tear down part of their own wall to get it inside. Once the horse was inside the city, the Trojans celebrated what they thought was their victory. They had a big party, danced, and drank, thinking the long war was finally over. The Greeks' surprise attack. That night, when everyone in Troy was asleep, the Greek soldiers hidden inside the horse climbed out. They opened the city gates to let the rest of the Greek army, which had secretly returned, into the city. The Greeks attacked the unsuspecting Trojans, setting fires and causing chaos. The fall of Troy. The Greeks defeated the Trojans and destroyed the city of Troy. They finally won the war and took back Helen. The clever trick of the wooden horse had worked perfectly, thanks to Odysseus' plan. The lesson of the Trojan horse. The story of the Trojan horse is famous because it shows how cleverness and trickery can sometimes win over strength and bravery. It also teaches us to be careful about trusting things that seem like gifts from our enemies. The phrase "beware of Greeks bearing gifts" comes from this story, and is a warning to always be cautious of hidden dangers.